It's the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. One of the preeminent players in professional basketball, LeBron James.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
Well, they've cemented their status over the course of the year as one of the elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything that was expected of them over the course of the season, and they've really got it rolling.
Yeah, you know, Steve, that success, though, can be like a vapor and go up in smoke, especially if they don't have the same success in the upcoming postseason. They've set the bar very high for themselves, guys.
Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, you had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. What do you have to say?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse in their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
A nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
First quarter, just over a minute played. The Lakers rebound. Hero. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Golden State.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
And Davis sends it back. LeBron drives in. Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Schroeder's got 5.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
0. The 76ers with another miss.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the miss from Schroeder.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies.
And Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And it's good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward.
That's blocked. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
The shot's good from Schroeder.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
So it's the Lakers now. 6-point lead. Caldwell Pope kicks to Schroeder.
Defensive foul. 0. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
76ers ball.
You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Fourth, LeBron James.
Well, this kind of ball distribution is necessary for a team to succeed now and later in the season. He can keep it up. I think more guys on the squad will get involved and produce at a higher level.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and another 3 for the Lakers.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And that is good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Schroeder kicks to Davis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. Here's Schroeder. Clock at 6. Makes the lead pass. Hero. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
And the most striking thing about him, Kevin, is just how strong he is. He plays the game so physically. He may not be the most skilled guy, but he plays with a burning passion.
And one more thing to point out about him is what a rugged player he is, how hard he works every game, and he's always back. Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. 8th in assists, 9th in steals, and they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And I think really the key to their success, Clark, is what you talked about with the assists, because they're a top 10 team in the league. Thanks to a lot of unselfish play, they really like to move the ball, and when they found their offensive groove and passed the ball well, they were tough to beat.
That's good. Simmons got his second basket.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
He was all alone on that one. Schroeder's got 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Here's Schroeder. 76ers getting the bucket. Again, Los Angeles.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Number 22, covered by LeBron. Here's Embiid, takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He has 7.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
It's Davis with the drive. And here's LeBron outside. No luck. And Philadelphia the other way now. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. The dish to Simmons. And stolen by LeBron. It's 2-on-1. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Davis. No good from Simmons.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Embiid, and Davis sends it back. 0. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 7.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Lakers leading by 4. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Here's Simmons. Here's Milton. Here's Embiid. A rebound by the Lakers.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Gets it to go.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Fires from deep. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Great work getting in the shooter's face and then getting back to the boards to grab the rebound.
Stolen away. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The teardrop falls in. LeBron's got 7.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter. He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 6. They set the pick. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Milton. No good trying to beat the buzzer. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. The Miami Heat take on the Dallas Mavericks this Friday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The 76ers in second.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
The Lakers making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Here's LaRusso. Poke loose. Kuzma. Guarded by Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Los Angeles leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Makes it off the glass.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Philadelphia shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. 0. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Feeds it to Tucker. Here's the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The kick out to Scott. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Some solid defense there from Morris. Tucker the pass to LaRusso. Number 12. Howard with the block. Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
The pass to McKinney. Los Angeles with another miss. The 76ers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Tucker the pass to LaRusso. He kicks it to Morris. Lakers passing it around. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
0. He's guarded by LaRusso. No good from Howard.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Tucker can't get it to go. 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. It's rebounded by McKinney.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
LaRusso. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And the Lakers making a change here. And here is Los Angeles now. Dudley the pass to LaRusso. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in getting into the passing lanes. This is a team that's elite when it comes to getting steals.
And the thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all those stats, Clark, is the blocks. Because number 1 in the league, obviously really protecting the paint. They had good length, a lot of depth. And the overall team defense, the rotations was really solid because we saw players across their roster blocking shots.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
Pass to McKinney. Shoots it. And he gets the jumper to drop. And the Lakers lead by 10. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And he dunks it down. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
LaRusso. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 5.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Here's Ferguson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's LaRusso. He's got 5. He feeds it to Morris. No good from outside. The 76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Curry. And the 76ers get it back. Passes it to Ferguson. Here's Scott. Back to Bradley. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bradley's got his first bucket of the night.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. LaRusso against Curry. Russo, the pass to McKinney. Here's LaRusso. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
A drive by Scott. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. You look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
2 shots.
Anytime you can shoot that high a percentage from behind the arc, that's not only a good year, that's an outstanding year. This season was rock solid from behind the arc.
Lakers leading by 7. There's the pass to McKinney. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Back to Curry. The 3. Count that one.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch and shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. LaRusso uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Here's Ferguson. Offensive rebound. Bradley. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
And no doubt the Houston fans really want to see their Rockets take that one. That's a good matchup there.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Schroeder comes in for LaRusso. Got a piece of it. Here's Caldwell Pope. 8 points for him. Gets it to go. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. The first one falls.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 10. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Ferguson. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 7.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
The drive by Scott. 76ers moving the ball around. Curry, good.
Having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
LeBron passes to Schroeder. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. He passes to Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Davis dishes to LeBron. And it's off from 3-point range. Good if it goes. Cannot hit. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 6.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. The games are starting to take on a little more meaning as the season gets into full swing. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Now they've got the 3rd best record in their conference, looking to get stronger by the game. For LeBron, it's been way too easy against the 76ers. At the break, 7 points so far. He's done a great job playing lockdown deep. And a resilient 76ers team is staying in it. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Let's start by looking and seeing what's on tap in the NBA. For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Jazz in Utah. Fans are going to be pumped for that one. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. In another game that's coming up, the Clippers out in Los Angeles will go up against the Rockets. Some teams in the West facing off there. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. And now back to the game in Philadelphia. Glad to have you with us in the city of brotherly love.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The statue of its founder, William Penn, our view. We're seeing a tremendous game from Schroeder.
And all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. And his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today. And to his credit, he's done it.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
The 76ers trail by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Caldwell Pope. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers. Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Grown man power clutch with a long name on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
The 76ers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point. Lakers leading by 4. LeBron outside. Jacks up a 3. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 10 points.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Got a moment to check out Anthony Davis here. Coming off an excellent season last year, 4th in blocks. And he became a real offensive threat, one of the top 15 scorers in the game.
And how about that block shots per game average? I mean, he was one of the top 5 in that category, Steve.
Pass to Schroeder. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Here's Embiid. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. LeBron James, second.
This is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
You know, it definitely sets them apart from most of the other point guards in the league when you can glass eat like that. They've got a little bit of that big man attitude in them, battling in the paint when the shot goes up and feeling like they can get some rebounds too.
The 76ers trail by 8. They set the pick. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Schroeder. Blocked. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rejected by Simmons. Milton, covered by LeBron. Here's Embiid. He digs the rim with a 2-hand slam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand, Jim. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Passes it to Schroeder. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
Yeah, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for Detroit.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Number 22. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers leading by 6. And the pass to Schroeder. LeBron James on the wing. He passes to Schroeder. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
He dishes it to Simmons. 0. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Embiid. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 15.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today. They need it.
And the Lakers making a change here. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Schroeder. 15 points in the game. Here's LeBron. Off target with the jump hook. The 76ers trail by 4. With the shot. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
What's up a 3? The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Simmons. 6 points for him. No good from the wing.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kicks it to Davis. And again, no good by the Lakers. The 76ers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Dishes it to Simmons. And he hits it to tie the game up. Simmons got 8 points.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Shot to end this cold run. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Milton. A three-pointers right on target.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Schroeder. 15 points in the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the block. They recover it.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. To the paint. Hero. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 9 points in the game so far.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. 76ers have made 9 free throws in the game. 14 attempts.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys. This is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
LeBron's checked in for Caldwell Pope. The three from LeBron, and that one's good. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. The 76ers #1. In third, the Lakers.
Yeah, this is the kind of shooting that these teams would love to have all season. I mean, they've both been on fire of late.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. The drive by LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
From deep, LeBron with the block. Rejected by Simmons. Swiped it away. Schroeder. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Here's Simmons. Davis with the block. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's LeBron with the drive. No good from Schroeder.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
0. No good on the triple. With 1 on the clock. And no good trying to get that one. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Simmons. Here's Howard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might hurt. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. But they'll get another chance. Hero. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Here's Simmons. The 15-footer. Good. Simmons! The Lakers in the lead. And here is LeBron. Kuzma. Hero. It's rebounded by Simmons.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
0. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's Simmons. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Lakers on the break. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. LeBron left side. Passes it to Schroeder. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Simmons. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
You know, one of his other qualities, Steve, is how quickly he starts to break. I mean, he doesn't need numbers either. He can be a coast-to-coast, rack-to-rack guy all by himself.
The feed to Green. The layup missed.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Oh, that's blocked. Got 3 off the mark.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 6.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
At the line for your 76ers. 0.
First free throw is good. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Schroeder. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's LeBron. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now the dish to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. And Davis pulls it down.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
LeBron outside. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The 76ers making the switch here. Here's Milton. He nails it. He's tied up.
You can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Shot denied. Down low. And that one's good. Simmons got 8 points here in this quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Here's Embiid. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Here's Simmons. Here's the screen. Embiid, covered by LeBron. Shots good. He's got 19.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Timeout called the Lakers. You have to like what we've been seeing from Simmons.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
That's good. Lakers trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
LeBron kicks to Schroeder. Back to LeBron. Harold. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
The assist. LeBron James.
1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Davis. Inside. Deflected. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Schroeder. No up. Nice D from Simmons.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending deflected away.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. Here's Davis.
Sometimes it's as simple as just being recommitted defensively. They've stepped it up here in the second half at that end of the floor.
Knocks it loose. All alone.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
They set the screen. Simmons. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
76ers. Simmons. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either. Los Angeles is... LeBron outside.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Schroeder. 5 to shoot. From midcourt. Another shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Here's... He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Davis kicks to Schroeder. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. They both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
That may be the knockout blow, guys. Those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
It's money from deep. Knocked away. Stolen by Schroeder.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for your 76ers. 0. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So the 76ers win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yep.